Hi, my name is Julian. I know you through Ben. I'm texting to see if you're interested in doing an art commission. So a friend of mine is doing this sci-fi D&D one-shot by the end of the month as part of her birthday party. It's based on this series of books called The Pilgrimage, and I thought I could bring some visuals for it, but it's not that well known. There's not even fan art or anything from the book either, and I prefer to ask people I know for art commissions, or at least something close to that. I know that you made spaceships for that thing about the salvagers on the ocean planet, right?
Yes, I did do work on that.
The commission is basically a protagonist ship. I found some parts that describe it, and I'll send it over to you. Essentially, I'm looking for just that by the end of the month on the 28th. So, are you available to work on this?
Yes, I am totally down to do this project.
Alright, cool. As per your instructions, I Venmoed you half of the commission cost. I can send pictures of some of the pages that describe it, and definitely shoot me any questions so I can ask my friend.
Okay, art commission. For a friend of a friend. Spaceship. From a book. 3 weeks. Easy peasy. Just gotta find book screenshots.
Sandwiched between gargantuan freighters and passenger liners lay 3 ships far smaller than the rest. They also had guns and missile silos jutting out of their armor panels. Perhaps they previously served as private vessels before, only to be reduced to an off-the-shelf warship. Another radar blip near the same asteroid. Closer. Faster. Red alert, yelled Crussell. The Saberhagen pulled away from the convoy, opened the barn doors to reveal her guns. The ones that the Trappist detachment hadn't destroyed anyway. The Confederation already knows we're parked here, Crussell said, as he pointed towards the docks. You can see what their itchy trigger finger has done to us. And you want to kick us out and take that chance? The governor swallowed.
I was last!
You know, as I was flying down, I couldn't help but notice your form was off.
Sorry, Steve.
Hey Julian, I don't think those page screenshots you gave me are enough. Could I get some description of what the world and the story of the book are like? Because like in Star Trek for example, humanity lives in a utopia. So from there you get the Enterprise D. It's very round, very smooth, it's a very benevolent looking ship. On the other hand, you get something like Battlestar Galactica. Humanity could not be in more dire straits in that show. So naturally, the Battlestar Galactica ship itself is just a flying block of steel with guns on it. Point is, the setting and the tone tends to influence the look of everything. So, yeah, if you can fill me in on the vibe of the book's universe, that would be greatly appreciated.
To be honest, I haven't actually read the book, but I managed to get a PDF copy of it, plus an audiobook narration, if that helps.
The Pilgrimage by R.A. Lano. Chapter 1. On board the Atlas 12 are numerous instruments for surveying and cataloging celestial bodies, and the supplies necessary to keep the dozens of crew members alive as they ventured parsecs away from human civilization. The Atlas 12, along with its many sister ships, built and maintained from a multi-planetary...
Okay, so the story is about Bethany, who's trying to get back to her home planet to see her family again because of an interstellar war that just begun. Beth is essentially trying to cross the Silk Road while the Crusades were happening. And that's why the Saberhagen itself was made in the first place. It was built by a transport shipping company. And you can't do both if everyone's out to shoot each other. So you do need some protection. And so, the company's trying to thread a needle. The ship has to look intimidating enough to ward off pirates and non-state actors, but not too threatening to worry customs officials. So the ship has to look like the Amazon basics of ships. It has to look contemporary. We're not 40,000 years in the future on Arrakis or whatever. So maybe not something too crazy as to look low profile. Private security. Okay, I should just do whatever. Okay, there we go. It's workable.
Hey, it's been a while, and I wanted to check in on how you're doing.
Yeah, I'm figuring out the basic shape right now. I'll update you after every major step is completed.
I mean, I'll take that design, but are you even sure there's enough time to finish the project?
Yeah, 3 weeks should be plenty of...
How is it already my—
Yes, Julian, I will finish the project by tomorrow morning. I've turned in homework in less time than this. Luckily, I don't have anything else going on right now. I'll sort this later. Right now, I just have to focus on this. This shape will just have to do. Give it a bevel and, wait, why did it bend the flat areas? Okay, I just redo the mesh, no big deal. Making the smaller details is going to be a torture. What was that add-on again? Discombobulator? So if I just do this and hit apply, then... Oh god, wait, what is this? Okay, geometry nodes it is. So I think it was distribute points on faces, and if I just plug that in... Wait, where's my ship? Oh, join geometry. Okay, there we go. Right, so I add a cube here, and... Okay, they're real big. Make them smaller, maybe randomize rotation. Okay, this already feels like too much work. I'll just do the panel cuts by hand, it's more straightforward. And then I just pave it over with texturing. Oh yeah, speaking of which... Maybe I can do something with this brick texture. Okay, well, not if it's stretching like this on the side. Why is it doing that? Okay then, generic metal texture it is. Always gotta keep things straightforward. Because I am losing time, I'm hungry. Do I have anything? Okay, I don't have time for this. Maybe I can just get... Yeah, that works. Thank you! Wait, what am I doing here? Why am I doing the texturing before the modeling? Hold on. Can't get ahead of myself here. I have to finish this part first before anything else. And while I'm at it, I should use booleans. It's not sci-fi if there's no inserts or whatever. Add stuff with its stuff. Whatever, I'll clean it later. If at all. This area is not that important, so I can just add detail on top of detail. Although, this front section is important. Should I... Something specific should go here. It can't just be random stuff, can it? Or maybe that's where we put some missile silos and some radar dishes and some antennas and some other stuff. I should look up some reference photos. Although, wouldn't the look of technology change a lot in the future? I can't just copy-paste today's stuff now. Or I'm just overthinking this? Or maybe we can just forgo all that, you know? We don't have to make it too realistic. We can suspend our disbelief. If it looks good, it looks good. This stuff is only going to be seen from afar, so I have some leeway here. It doesn't have to work, it just has to look reasonable. The principles of art are still in place, so I have to make things look balanced. I can't have too many little details, the 70-30 rule, whatever. I should segment this more so it looks more manufactured, but keep in line with the description of the ship from the book. Give it that character. I need to worry about decals later, so it could fill in some negative spots in between the turrets, so I don't have to do anything overboard. You know, I can keep it clean because the texturing will do the work for me, and then the turrets should be spaced out like this, make them reasonable as well. We're not making anything too crazy here. We don't even have the time for it if I wanted to. It needs to look like it can do its job. If we mix in all these styles together, it will look functional. It can't be overdone. Hey Julian, thank you so much for your patience. Here's the artwork, fully completed, as it was paid for.
Thank you for your work. I'm just glad it's done. Here's the rest of the commission payment.
Hey Austin, it's Maria from school. We had a couple of upper division classes together. Anyways, I was hoping that you might be able to help me out with a poster and with some CGI stuff.